go all in on that engages, that's where that Akai comes in pretty handy to supplying them with Furious in the open qualifiers of MPL Season 5.
My goodness, your first off match here in the MPL. This is definitely drops that I did not expect as well. I know it's going to be in the pool. However, bringing up into this competition stage is going to be a tough one here. But level 1 right off the bat, Ray with the Kufra is going to have a great time here. And Akai going to take a little bit of damage here. It seems to me they are going to trade blow after blow. But my goodness, Bruno on the mid lane, and instead of the Selena, this is something I did not expect.
That really was something surprising here, as we saw Mal just walk right in and they managed to secure the first blood for Orange Esports.
Oh, I was expecting this gonna be a mid Selena here, maybe even support Jahid, but this is a great start here coming from Orange Esports to secure that first blood, and especially with the Bruno here securing both the blue buff potentially and the red buff, he's gonna snowball away his true in terms of damage, whereas the carry is gonna come online a little bit later compared towards the Bruno or maybe even the potential Granger, which is not in this game.
Yeah, we do see a bit of an interesting server rotation coming from the mid side here. Of course, Ling slowly pathing his way towards the top side, while it's going to be a 2v1 here up on the top side with Chakbu going in for a little bit of a commitment, dropping down export over 50%. And of course, free river crabs for each of these sides, well, pretty much even things out for the side of Darkhorse at the same time. So now, that's not too much of a goal differential going into this 1.5 minute mark, but Silo's soaking a little bit more than he should. And this is the problem that a Jahid face when you are facing against these range carries.
Yeah, definitely. And of course, the Valor is going to do a lot as well. But Orange Esports, they're doing fantastically well with this Bruno on the mid lane here. And now they caught out the Krufa with the Flicker as well. Going for the extra dive, but Lancelot is going to slash his way with the final hit. And there's nothing the Xbox could do coming in from Darkhorse.
Yeah, great execution as we saw of those 3-man commitment towards the top side. So I'm not sure whether there will be another one going in. Inferni trying to actually find a way out of this, but Mom just going in after Inferni, forcing the flicker away, and well, that's definitely absolute dominance coming out of Orange Esports, but they are leaving Silo all alone.
Fantastic use of the Bruno with the red buff early on as well. Because of that, they are so afraid to contest this here. But Darkhorse, you can see Ray, he needs the level 4 here for the Tyrant's Rage. He's gonna try and hold up and defend this top tower before Orange Esports go out of control. So as of now, Orange Esports 2k net will leave. They're fantastically well. They want to control in this first turtle fight, potentially coming in from Orange Esports.
Well, now we saw those fantastic dives and all the other control towards the jungle that gave them so much of goal lead. Look at that. In this early phase of about 3 minutes mark, we're to see 8k to 6. That's about 2,000. If they can actually push that lead with securing that turtle, that would be even greater for the side of Orange Esports. But it's not too late for the side of Darkhorse though. We're looking at 4 mains. Give him enough time, get all the items up, and this is definitely one guy that Orange Esports really have to shut down.
Yeah, definitely. Darkhorse here, he's almost hitting the timing for this link to start going out of control here. We know Orange Esports is going to have that early aggression coming from the Selena, but now the turtle buff also swinging into Orange Esports. This is where they're going to go out online here. However, here comes the Hurricane Dance, catches on the Kufra once again. Not what you're expecting coming from the Kufra, but that will be a heavy punish coming from Orange Esports.
Speaking of a heavy punish, that's 4 mains having absolutely nothing to do. Have to actually pop the Tempest in that split second at a time, and I just love how they actually catch that Kufra. And usually you would think that, oh, I got the bouncing ball, I'll be fine, but there's nothing that you can do when the Hurricane Dance just hits right at you, pinning at the wall. And now, over the top side, we might see a 1v1.
Yep, on X-Ball as well, getting dived out, Fergal Armor getting popped off as well, Aaron going for the slashes as well. He does have to power as well, he's gonna die for it, and he is gonna get the kill, and Boo almost getting a second kill potentially with that Abyssal arrow, but not gonna happen. Mom going for the stun as well. Valor will getting this burst. Hurricane Dance will go away, but the burst coming in from Anip. My goodness, that is the power of the carry. It's slowly but surely coming up online now.
Yeah, that's way too much to take, and I felt like there's nothing that Silo can do. He understood that there's no business for him, and now he's gonna give this tower away, but in return, of course, they will try to get a little bit more pressure in towards the mid side. Well, this is the power of Ling just walking through all these walls to get back in, but here comes Mouse.
He's out of skills here. He doesn't have cooldown, but Mao, can he go for the pop? Oh, doesn't get him.
Oh, that was too close.
Okay.
Only one more hit. way too much for him to handle. And of course, now back towards the mid side here, we're looking at Silo as well. Over mid side, we see one more tower go down, and Mom just doing so much of this dirty work here to make sure Orange Esports remain on top. 6-1, 5 minutes, and I'm thinking that Darkhorse have no reply to this turtle right here. So that's 2 in a row for Orange Esports.
Oh my goodness, that outplay, but the placement from how did that happen? But oh, that was so really sick here. I know, Contra, I had a little bit girly scream here. I'm so sorry, but
yeah, I would say it's beautiful. Beautifully done and executed by the side of Orange Esports, and Bruno's ult right there. It seemed like it just needed one more hit, but end of the day, Mel knows that he has unfinished business, and he's definitely got even more to actually take out of these situations. Ray have to actually bounce his way back, and so far, he's the member that has been caught way too much. Look at Ray, he's 0-3-0, and well, they've already opened up to the bot side here, and I'm expecting one more tower to go down if they don't do something about this.
Yeah, definitely here, but Darkhorse, they need to drag this game a little bit longer before they actually go for comeback. But this Bruno, look at him, blue buff, red buffs, he's critting like I don't know what he's critting like here, but at the same time, he's hitting so hard here. And this is the reason why Bruno and Green Jet is in the meta as well, just because of how strong the red buff has become. Even though we know it's a little bit nerfed here, but look at the power what it's bringing through here. Whereas the carry, they need... You can see Darkhorse, they need to buy a little bit more time for this carry to come up online, and so far they can't seem to find the space that Orange Esports is kind of choking them in their spot right now.
Yeah, you can see how clean it was, and now Mom's gonna go in with the Hurricane Dash, pushing Ray all the way back. Nothing the Cooper can do here, coming in with a killing spree, but here comes Inferno going in with the Free Armor being popped, and X-Base going all the way to the back, but he cannot find anything at all. 3-man down for the side of Darkhorse, only sacrificing Aaron.
Yeah, 4 mates here, diving hard for the backlines, trying to catch out Mel, but unfortunately doesn't have damage output here. They're just under level here, and Abyssal Trap does connect onto the carry, and Anim was kind of in a situation where it's zoned off. Darkhorse definitely overcommitted for the fight, and Orange Esports get the better out of it, and seems to be Jungle trying to go for the dive. Anim trying to go for the Gracious, but Hurricane that's from the side, but the Purify to outstep here. The side steps from Anim will get the kill, but they will lose the tower from the side of Darkhorse. Orange Esports, they are thinking about closing these games here. They want to win while they still can before Darkhorse makes a surprise comeback. But as of now, not much is happening here. This Xbox, sorry, you know, Contra.
Yeah, it's
not as strong as before now.
Well, I do think that it's still reliable in a certain sense, but because of all the factors that come into play in this matchup, I felt like they've already lose a lot of the early game lead, which resulted in nothing much to effect. But of course, if we give him enough time in towards the mid game, if he hits that 15-minute mark, I'm pretty sure that they can stabilize. But you can see Orange Esports is not really worried too much about the time, because even from the likes of their side, they do have scaling capabilities.
Yeah, definitely. In terms of scaling ability, they need to make a one really good fight. But in this case, Raze needs a really good catch. Is all the way in the front lines, and there's nothing Darkhorse can do because the towers are falling down, and Mom with the Hurricane Dash catches on the raid. Nice cancel there with Titan's Revenge, but now they're gonna try and force for the Chaco here. The Blazing Duet is there. No, sorry, not the Blazing Duet. The Insanity is there, but look at them, not much damage happening, and Orange Esports, they are choking them by the bit, and this is gonna be the Crystal Ball. And Orange Esports, very convincing stop right there.
Yep, and that's definitely game one.